There comes a time in every man's life when the whispers of youth begin to fade, and the echoes of wisdom grow louder. It is in this sacred season after the age of 60 that the body invites us to listen more carefully, not to surrender, no, but to rise, to reclaim, to restore. The journey of aging is not one of decline, it is a deeper chapter of awareness, a call to care for what once was taken for granted, a call to rekindle the fires of vitality, to honor the divine temple that has carried you through decades of love, labor, triumph, and trial. And among the many signs our bodies reveal, one that carries a heavy silence is the slow, quiet dimming of intimate vitality. Circulation, especially to the most private and life-affirming parts of the male body, becomes compromised, not by weakness, but by time, by habits, by blood that flows slower than before. The very energy of manhood, now asking for renewal. But here lies the beautiful truth. This is not the end. It is a new beginning. Because the power to enhance your circulation, to awaken the strength within, to stir the masculine energy that still pulses beneath your skin, it lives within you. And the keys to unlock that power, they grow in the earth. They ripen in the sun. They are the fruits of nature herself, crafted, not in laboratories, but by divine design. You were not meant to merely endure aging. You were meant to rise through it. You were not meant to lose connection with your body, your confidence, your masculinity. You were meant to nourish it tenderly, wisely, naturally, and in the stillness of early morning or the quiet of twilight, your body whispers, "Feed me," not just to survive, but to thrive, to flourish, to pulse with life again. The blood that nourishes your heart is the same blood that brings vitality to your most private strength. And when that blood flows freely, when your vessels are open and alive, your energy returns, your confidence is reborn, your presence deepens. Not in the way of youth, but in the sacred masculinity of wisdom and care. The question is not whether you can restore it, but whether you will, whether you'll say yes to your body, whether you'll choose nature over neglect, whether you'll nourish instead of numb, and whether you'll believe again in the possibility of health, pleasure, and purpose, because you deserve that. There are 5 gifts from the earth that, when consumed with intention, can open the door to renewed circulation. 5 fruits, simple, pure, potent. Each one bringing its own miracle, each one holding the power to soften hardened vessels, awaken slumbering cells, and return oxygen-rich blood to where it is most needed. Don't imagine for a moment the feeling of warmth returning, the sensation of fullness, the quiet confidence of knowing your body still responds to your spirit. This is not fantasy. This is the power of nutrition aligned with purpose. Each bite of these fruits becomes a prayer of healing, a declaration that you choose life, movement, and love. You choose to walk into this chapter not as a man winding down, but as a man rising up. The first fruit is a humble jewel-deep red, bursting with life. The pomegranate, known since ancient times as the fruit of virility and strength. Its seeds hold more than flavor, they hold nitric oxide boosters that open blood vessels, allowing the lifeblood of a man to flow unhindered. With each glass of pomegranate juice, you offer your arteries a balm. You soften resistance. You widen the path of energy. Your inner flame grows stronger. You become more alive. Then comes the second fruit, small, dark, often overlooked. The blueberry, packed with anthocyanins. These little spheres of power protect your blood vessels, reducing inflammation, enhancing elasticity. They are warriors in tiny form, defending your circulation with every serving. They shield your masculinity from the decay of time. They whisper to your veins, flow freely, flow boldly. And in the warmth of tropical sun grows the third miracle, the watermelon. Not just a summer refreshment, but a source of citrulline amino acid that converts into arginine, a precursor to nitric oxide. Your blood sings when watermelon enters your body, your vessels open, your energy lifts. It is not just hydration, it is ignition, the fuel to spark the vitality you thought had faded. But nature did not stop there. In the green fields and golden orchards, she gave us the 4th gift, the avocado. Yes, it is a fruit, and within its creamy flesh lies a treasure of monounsaturated fats that cleanse the blood, reduce cholesterol, and support healthy hormones. A healthy heart pumps stronger. A nourished hormone system awakens your desire, your strength, your drive. With avocado, you do not just eat, you rebuild. And finally, the 5th fruit, sweet, sticky, ancient. The fig, a symbol of fertility and passion throughout human history, rich in magnesium, potassium, and iron. Figs energize the blood, fuel testosterone, and increase stamina. They are nature's quiet stimulant, not in the explosive way of modern pills but in the steady, enduring way of sustained nourishment. Like a slow-burning flame, they support your circulation with elegance. Taught together, these 5 fruits form a sacred ritual, not just food but medicine, not just flavor but function. They are your allies in this season of renewal. They are your tools to reclaim what time tried to steal. Imagine beginning your day with a bowl of blueberries and pomegranate seeds, vibrant and alive, a slice of avocado on whole grain toast, a glass of watermelon juice by midday, a fig or 2 in the evening. Bite a celebration of your vitality. Each meal a restoration. You do not need to surrender to age. You need only align with life. You were not created to decline. You were created to evolve, to heal, to awaken. And if you've felt the sting of lost intimacy, the frustration of silence in your body, the quiet grief of things no longer working as before, let this be your turning point. Let this be your revolution. Not with chemicals, not with shame, but with faith, with fruit, with fire, because you are not alone. Millions of men after 60 feel the same, but few are told the truth, that healing is possible, that restoration is real, that nature has always held the answer. The key is consistency, not miracles overnight, but nourishment over time. Day by day, bite by bite, the blood flows freer, the body responds stronger, and the light returns to your eyes. You deserve that. You deserve to look in the mirror and feel powerful again. Not because you chased youth but because you honored your body with wisdom. Because you said yes to the medicine that grows in trees and vines and soil. Because you refused to give up. This is your time, not to fade, but to flourish, not to shrink, but to rise. So the next time you pass by the fruit stand, let your hand reach with purpose. Fill your kitchen with color. Fill your plate with promise. Let every meal be a message to your body. I still believe in you. I still choose life. I still choose strength, because this isn't the end of your story. It is only the beginning. Let the pomegranate remind you that strength is always possible. Let the blueberry protect your path. Let the watermelon open your channels. Let the avocado nourish your hormones. Let the fig awaken your passion. And let your heart, your true, courageous, loving heart, lead the way, because the man you are becoming is stronger than the man you once were. And now, it is time. Time to heal. Time to rise. Time to live again.